Kia ora from Aotearoa. It's Poppy speaking with a current 9th wave Mayan energy report. And we are in the day of 13 rainstorm or storm, the final day of the trecena, and which has been all about health and healing and balance and grace. And we're in day 5 of 18 in the DAYWAVE 124 in 9 Eagle, which is really about having differences in perspective. And we're in the year 11 road, gateways of divine destiny. Amazing energies always. So during this day wave, we will be radically adjusting our ways of perceiving. The final day of the trecena may lift us up into greater enlightenment about ways of health and healing. Everything has changed. We have moved into higher frequencies of time and awareness. This changes the quantum dynamics. So life is in a constant flow of moving energy with time frequencies. Our ways of healing in the future, for all those who have chosen to go through to a new earth reality and are creating it with a collective, will be more through energy, light and sound. We will learn to manage our own energy. Remember that the intentions of any energy healer flow onto the person seeking healing. That is why it has to be absolutely clear and pure intention. There is the risk of quantum entanglements happening in the process. We will be true self-generators of our own energy flow, particularly more in the future, as we keep going through the quantum dynamics. We will learn how to create the energy that specifically creates the new ways that we will live into and the ways of new earth living. Movement of energy is what creates awareness and form. We may create a lot of energy with intention and delivery of the intention. I have a recent example that a friend experienced that may explain this more deeply. So, sitting around with friends, and she's telling me about, she's on her way home and she's been at a conference and she had something to say at the conference which was really important for the future of the organisation that she's with. And so this energy was really sitting in her, and it was like quite an effort to be able to get that message out. And so she had that energy sitting inside of her to really do that and to serve and give it justice for a really noble cause, which is within an organisation. And she was driving home and it was dark, and all of a sudden she had an experience where this light just went pew, and it just flew out and off, and where she was driving, and I was with another friend and we were chatting, and we both really realised at the time that what had happened was she'd generated so much energy, like she'd created so many photons of awareness, and that she'd actually got the message out, but there was a whole lot left over because of the effort to develop the energy, that it just released itself as she was going home. And then we realised that it would have actually released itself into the perfect place. That awareness would have landed. Now, things happen at very fine levels, but, you know, it happens, and I get really excited because I love knowing about energy and how it moves. It's actually really helped me hang on in there when I've needed to. Okay, which is the next topic I've got is about sexuality. So our sexuality is very sacred. An incredible amount of energy can be generated in sexual movement. So this energy has been previously lost and leaked to those who knew how to harness it. And as a remedy, I feel that the best thing that any one of us can do about all the sexuality, attention and awareness at present is to turn our backs on the old ways which were in separation and therefore not a part of this, and be the full complete person that presents that full expression of sexual health. It doesn't matter whether a person is sexually active with another or not. We all have sexual energy, and we all may use it responsibly. I'm really struggling. I still have brain swelling, and so it's hard for the words to come out, but I also know that something incredibly amazing is happening in my form, and this is a part of going into the new. It's almost like Neo when he gets out of the Matrix and they have to put all the acupuncture needles into him because it's the first time he's seen for the first time, it's the first time he's spoken for the first time, it's the first time he's walked, and I can't even walk properly at the moment, so something's going on, even though I nearly died recently, but I'm here. So anyway, from now on, for those who have entered through this particular passage of time that is like a birthing canal, they may maintain the energy generated in their sexual connections with each other with intention and awareness. We are at the beginnings now. It's vital that we maintain our own energy and avoid quantum entanglements sexually too, even from imagining. That is a quantum entanglement, and it's disrespectful. When people lose themselves to another, they have actually had separation in their self and will benefit most by calling it back home. The misuse and abuse of others is simply not allowed anymore, and those that go against the tikanga, which is a being in a state of cosmic truth, that's how I would put it, but the word tikanga has a frequency and a vibration. It's a Maori word, and it's part of the essence of who we are, our being, and how we move forward, and the whole reversal of the colonization agenda that is going on the planet now. That's another exciting thing that I know about. Being pono. You probably heard pono, and so pono is a Maori word, and it probably could have been come out of Hawaii. But being that is honest and honouring, and that's a part of natural law. There's just no deception in nature. It is honouring and honest. It's natural law balanced now taking its place in nature. No longer man-made laws usurping nature. It's the divine feminine. I know from my recent experiences in healing that the divine feminine essence of the earth is coming back to her. Feel full purity and strength. This has been a great source of fear for those who are comfortable and secure in the patriarchal ways. Mother Earth, she's our mother. She is like Mother God. Like, her children have raped and pillaged her and treated her like anything other than the God she is, goddess or whatever, I don't care. I took on my life experiences, which have included one of the greatest sexual assaults a human can take, for the healing of this planet. Many people do really amazing, valiant things, and many people contribute, and it's for the love of Mother. She has been all but forgotten in a patriarchy that neglected and abused the feminine, but she's really strong, and she's wise, and she's bold, and she's valiant now, with you, her children, who cherish her and are bringing her back from the hell she lived in separation. You matter so much to her. I hope she matters as much to you as we do to her, with all our love and intention. And this has been an intuitive perspective of the ninth wave time frequencies of the unity consciousness of the sacred Mayan calendar from the cosmic axis. These are natural and organic time cycles, and it's the 124th ninth wave time wave of 36 solar days since the unity consciousness waves began in the Gregorian year of 2011. In Lakesh, I'm another you, and I just want to say you will have noticed all these incredible images relating to the sun. This is the work of a man named Samuel Hoffman. He was gagged for 30 years with this discovery, and I know he's a targeted individual because I was a targeted individual. Now I see what's happening to him were the sorts of things that happened to me. Now, when I went through it, not a lot of people cared, and I was hungry and I was homeless for a lot of it. I really hope that we can be better humans now, and maybe we could care. And if people are capable, that they could donate to Samuel, because he can't pay his bills at the moment. And that's how I was. And I think it's just a really good sign of, we need to take care of each other now. Like the ones of us that have done these really big things and taken on these really big things for the planet and for everything, we're actually like really poor, and I'm not living in a state which is conducive to my health at the moment. I actually need different things in my life to move ahead and to get out of this last healing glitch that I've got out of. I've got lots of support in other areas, but there's some practical things. He needs that support. I need that support. It's about time we started listening to one another. And those people that are really suppressed, when they come across something that may be really true, that we actually look after them. They have lives too. And Samuel Hoffman, from what I can see, and he doesn't know me from a bar of soap, by the way, he's taken the high road. He could have been really, really rich because he's a brilliant, brilliant astronomer, and he could have put that anywhere. But he's actually chosen to speak this truth, to be incredibly poor and targeted for the good of you and the good of the planet. And that's how we can all be. So much love.